Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This is a ridiculously funny, for me at least, article. Why? Because we have an impotent foreign minister or foreign secretary, which is Lord Cameron of Great Britain, threatening or ordering another country equally strong as his country to do something. And this is when tyrants don't have time to negotiate or to convince you or debate. They just say, stop it or else. And guess what Iran says about that kind of threat to Lord Cameron? Or what? What are they going to do? When was the last time you fought someone? Oh, in 19 what? 80 or something with Argentina or something? Wasn't that? Okay, nevertheless, let's go to this article here. Coming from Lord Cameron tells Iranian minister Red Sea raids must end. Well, when you're gonna get your shit in your little island over there, then probably other countries can do whatever they want around their territory. You are close to me. We are not close to you. So, yeah, but we have to come to bring freedom and democracy. Remember, and this is very, very, how should I put it? No insult meant here or anything like that intended, but Great Britain alone doesn't do squat to anybody. Great Britain without the United States of America doesn't do anything to anybody, just threatens. So before you threaten someone, you have to show some I won this competition, I won this competition, I won this medal, I won this place here, and so on. What do you have to show? Argentina in 1980? That's okay, that was quite an achievement against whom? I don't remember Argentina being a world power. You used to be an empire, but hey, you lost it. You became bankrupt. Why? You won against Adolf. Good job. But you screwed your house. But hey, you had to. You had to. So let's read what Lord Cameron has to say. The Foreign Secretary has said he delivered a clear message to the Iranian government that Houthi attacks in the Red Sea must end. Who the fuck are you? He talks like he is in charge, like he is a power. I know, my British friends, I know. I don't have any intention of hurting your feelings. But besides connections and money, the connections with the money, and the MI6 with the guys all over the world, head on with Iran, I don't think you can win unless you use nuclear weapons. That's all. That's all you got. Yeah, that's all you got. I don't think Iran, if Iran wants to, no, if I don't think Great Britain, if they want to say, you know what, we're going to attack Iran, you're going to do squat. I don't think you will be able to bring your army there. The first thing, I don't think you'll be able to transport them over there, let alone the logistics and all. Without the Americans or anybody else, you would not dare to do squat. I don't think you can beat Albania. I mean, it's going to bruise you, Albania. Albania is going to bruise you or scratch you, at least. But anyway, this is just without, look, everything without America, nothing. I mean, they haven't done what? Look at the past 30 years. Everything was with the Americans. Anyway, let's go further. And his clear message, or what? Or nothing. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. You have the Americans behind you. That's why you're big mouth, like the Baltic states and Poland. Lord Cameron, Poland cannot beat Russia. So yeah, again, sorry, my Polish friends, but I don't think so. Lord Cameron met, and if you say, well, Russia, if that's the idiot argument that I'm hearing, Russia doesn't fight Ukraine. Russia fight all of you. All of you. Okay? So keep that in mind. Lord Cameron met Iranian Foreign Minister Hussein Amir Abdollahian on Wednesday at the World Economic Forum. Oh my, so the Iranians were over there too? At the meeting, he condemned illegal and unacceptable Houthi rocket attacks on ships using the vital Red Sea trade route, the Foreign Office said. You illegally bombarded Yugoslavia. You killed civilians. That's a war crime. You invaded on a lie, a country's leadership. Not for you to decide if it's good or bad. It's not for you, because I'm pretty sure other countries consider your guys in charge not good. That means that they have the right to come and change it? No. So you got Yugoslavia, you got then what? Iraq, then you got Afghanistan, then you got Libya. What happened to Libya? You screwed it, and now you do what? Wherever you went, and I'm bringing Syria too, wherever you went, you didn't build anything. You only destroyed. So you go and tell the Iranians, how many countries did Iran destroy? I'm listening. So your record is garbage compared with the Iranians. However, how? Give me evidence. Give me evidence. And besides, Great Britain has been at it for a long time. I don't have to tell you how many times Great Britain invaded certain countries in Europe when they didn't like shit. How about that one? What was that all about? And remember, Great Britain was very much involved in some assassinations in Russia, Tsarist Russia, as well as the Crimean War. Remember, with the Turks and the French? What's that all about? Was that next to your Isles? No. The same here. Again, your power extinguished a long time ago, which was 1945. Not even that, I think after the First World War actually went down. Of your own doing. Let's move on. At the meeting, he condemned illegal and unacceptable. Okay, illegal and unacceptable. I want to hear you, Cameron, first say it for your past, and then we're going to discuss. Then we're not. Why? Because they're perfect 10. He called on Iran to use its influence to prevent further threats. What are you doing in the Red Sea again? No, it's not the how do you call it, the traffic, how do you call world traffic or whatever, red trade route. No, the Houthis said they're going to attack one entity and everything related to that. You inserted yourself as the wankers and all that. Yeah, I know that word too. Why do you think I didn't know? Speaking to the BBC at the gathering of business and political leaders in Davos, Switzerland, Lord Cameron said, freedom of navigation is a vital freedom. So was Yugoslavia. So was Iraq. So was Afghanistan, Libya, Syria. So shut the fuck up. How about that one for a change? Iran are, and I'm quoting, responsible for a lot of instability in the region. Really? You see, I don't believe that because it's a lie. And if it's Iran, then Iran, that's this much others. Own a mirror, go and look into it for a change again. The UK has difficult relations with Iran, but the job of foreign secretary is to meet and deliver some very clear messages that is what I did. No, this is what your foreign minister is. Hey, Iranians, come over here. Sit down. You want to talk to me? Let's talk. Man, how are you doing? Very good. How's family? Very nice. Everything okay? Everybody healthy? Good. All right. Here is what the problem is, man. We got this little problem here, and we got that over there. So let's talk about it. Let's find something so people don't die, and these bad dudes are going to be put. And let's work together. Let's work together. Now, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He said, you need to stop right now. And Iran was like, yeah. Now, that's how you talk, and you say, my job is to... No, your job is not to give a clear message. You are a diplomat. That you're the top diplomat. You know what diplomacy means? Yeah, you use this and you use that. But these guys use only this. That's not diplomacy. That's force. All the time. Blackmails and threats. What do you expect they are? It's like working with a child. Imagine a teacher that smacks you all the time. Or your mom or your dad all the time. Do this, smack. Do that, smack. Do this, smack. How do you think the child will love or would want to interact with that person? And once the child grows, what do you think the child will do the first thing? It's going to smack you back, knock you out, grab your hands, elbow you in the teeth. Anyway, so it says here, responding to on social media, Mr. Amir Abdollahian, the foreign minister of Iran, said he told Lord Cameron that, and I'm quoting, America and England should immediately stop supporting the war crimes of the Zionist apartheid regime against the Palestinians, end quote, a reference to Western backing for Israel's right to respond to Hamas terror attack on 7 October. Yes, you have the right to respond, but you can't commit war crimes. Do you commit war crimes? No. Okay, you're good then. How many civilians died already? About what? 23,000 in what? In 3 months? I read a report by United Nations is 12,000 in Russia, in Ukraine war. 12,000 in 2 years. You got 23,000 allegedly, right? Reportedly in 3 months. No. Okay. They're all used as human shields, right? Right. Iran-backed Houthi rebels, I'm not going to do this. And they tell us here the history, which I'm not going to read the history because I know the history, but they tell it for the baboons. And the baboons, okay, by repetition, conditioning, Pavlovian dog. That's what it is. But if you know something about the issue, you know something and you follow it and you know how things work, Lord Cameron, you are a failure. You are a failure as a prime minister. You got out. And now you're back in leading and you're appointed. How is that possible in a society, a country, in a culture that promotes meritocracy? What example do you give? So how are you different than the guys from Iran that you look down on? You are picked and appointed, or maybe you cut the legs of others and you grabbed and you got in through little lordship garbage. How about that one? And you tell me, oh, we are a democracy, we're going to lecture everybody. Half of your capital is foreign born. The mayor of London is who he is. What are you talking about, Lord Cameron? What are you Who are you? Who are you? Pretty soon you're going to be non-existent. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.